Right. We have another build over here today, and this is based on the new patch. I saw the new Goth additional duration of hunt. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I thought to myself, man, Goths are known for their infinite militia rush. Wouldn't it be cool if with that additional hunt we could get up quicker and get infinite men-at-arm rush. So this is the infinite men-at-arm rush as quickly as humanly possible. The build order is as follows. We're going to start off with failing a ostrich push, but 8 on food. High collectible rates are good, and this rhino is going to say good for a long period of time. Once you have those 7 on food, 8 on food, you're going to start putting villagers onto straggler trees. That's right, we're going to go feudal age without ever constructing a lumber camp, because who needs lumber? And sure enough, there is our 9th villager, our 10th population. He is on wood. In the meantime, we are pushing in additional deers, and we are scouting with our sheepers to try and find our additional resources. We're aiming to go 18 pop and up. The buildings that we're going to construct for that is 1, a mill, and 2, a barracks, so that we can get the man-at-arm upgrade as soon as we hit fuel. At that point, we're going to transition into more wood collection, and sadly, yes, a lumber camp is going to be required at a certain point, because we need to make a second barracks, a mining camp, and a blacksmith. But that is future Poop Lord's concern. Right now, 4 onto wood. Don't forget an additional house. Don't want to get housed at all. Next one to get the boar. After that, we're going to construct a mill, and we are going to be chilling on food, except for the 4 on wood, with all of our population. If the boar is actually right next to your berries, like it was in this situation, you could technically construct a mill and then collect the boar, but I find that sometimes you don't have enough time to bring that boar in. It's better just to bring the boar in. And you'll see with this ridiculous bonus that there will actually still be food remaining underneath RTC when we click up, and we will still have all of our sheep and all of our berries intact, allowing us to make tons of men-at-arms when we do reach. We're going to force drop when we do hit 17 pop. We're going to construct that barracks with the 4 wood villagers. Next villager is going to come out on one of those high collectible food sources as well. We're going to idle for just a succulent second, force dropping and clicking up. There we go. And that is a really fast feudal, if I do say so myself. So now everybody goes onto wood except for 7. Why 7? Because 7 is the required amount of food to keep producing from one barracks. And then we're going to collect enough to place down a lumber camp. And we're going to move 2 over. I kind of hesitated here, forgot about it for a second, so it's not a perfect build, but we're going to move 2 over to gold in order to continuously collect, produce men-at-arms. When we do reach, we're going to be able to get men-at-arms. Our scout is now scouting out where our opponent is. You should have time for this, even after pushing your 3 deer. And as soon as we are up a room, we're going to try and make another barracks as soon as it is allowed with our resources. Once our hunt runs out, we're going to move over to sheepers. We still have all of our sheepers, and sure enough, there comes men-at-arms, and we just about have enough for our second barracks. You could keep villagers on wood to produce a blacksmith, but I found that with this build, you're not going to be floating a whole bunch of food. You're basically just going to be producing pop, 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 men at arms from 2 racks. So you really don't even need the wood for a blacksmith, but I decided to keep some on wood just in case I want that blacksmith later on. And we're going to start moving more from wood onto food. You could also move them onto the berries. I think I just choose to move them on the sheep. And at this point, it's just a matter of continuously producing men at arms from 2 raxes while going forward and inflicting damage on your opponent. My opponent only now clicking feudal, and you should be able to push them off of their main gold or off of their wood unless they're quick walling individuals, at which point we still have another trick up our sleeve. Don't forget to construct houses. I'm an idiot. I really don't think you need 3 on gold because Goths also get that amazing discount for their men at arms, but that is something to consider as well. We're just chowing down on these goats, and we should have just about enough wood at this point after moving all of our villagers over to construct the blacksmith. Over on the front, we're destroying absolutely every. I'm really looking forward to playing this one on ranked. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a very, very fast uptime. Do not lose your men at arms to the TC. That would be disastrous, to say the least. There it is. We have been housed several times. The house is also up, and now just food, 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 food. Another thing that you can do if you cannot kill your opponent, or if they're being difficult in a specific spot, you can come forward with some of your villagers and you can drop a tower where it is required. Oh, don't do that. Don't do what I just did there. Don't run into the TC. That's really the only thing that's going to kill you in this strategy. So just to recap here, you go for 8 onto food, high collection food sources first, pushing in deer, 4 onto wood, constructing a mill and a barracks for your feudal age. Click up, 18 pop up, force dropping just a little bit. Don't forget that house. And then once you're up, you're going to keep 7 on food. The rest go on to food. 7 on food, rest go onto wood. And then construct another barracks and absolutely decimate your opponent with, well, 19 men at arms. This man might have farms, but he doesn't have any military, and it's going to be very difficult for him to get military out that counters my military. You might be able to get skirmishers or something in that nature, but at this point, we can even idle and get upgrades for our men at arms, and we can come forward and drop towers as required. The AI does not know how to handle this, so what they're going to do is they're just going to send everybody forward in a spasm and try get rid of that tower der. Nope, you are not going to get rid of that tower der. You can also use your men at arms to absolutely destroy towers if they do decide to place it. Just don't let them get the quick walls off, and if they do get the quick walls off, drop that tower. You have that 200 stone in the bank for a reason. I hope to be men at arm pleasing you all on rank when this comes out. I think this is an absolutely insane build. Basically 18 pop double barracks men at arms. I think the only alteration that I would make is I would wait to drop the blacksmith. Now, if they go for archers early, you might want to rush up the blacksmith and get the armor upgrade. That will help a lot against those pesky little archery. I don't know what I was going to say over there, but this has been a Poop Lord build on the April patch. Quick look at the statistics. I mean, this is AI, so it's nothing really. Oh, 20-1. Let's have some fun. Wonderful eco as well. You can really see how much more we are able to collect in those early stages due to the boars coming in and the hunt. I think this was also a force drop maybe over here. This big spiker over here, but yeah, things are things. Memes, and dreams. Not a single farm. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Constructed.